Alright, you there?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay.
I had to restart the whole setup because something was messed up.
That's okay. I gotta restart the Zoom.
Alright,
But we got 7 minutes, so I can let you finish up whatever and then I'll restart it.
alright, cool. Right. Welcome to Freedom Show.
Are you back?
Yeah. So let me do real quick. Um.
You wanna read the Zoom because we got like minutes.
All right. Let's run out the. I can't see him right now, but right now it's Kyle. And pretty much it's Kyle.
What's up?
So pretty much we're just gonna go over some new ways to generate passive revenue. And here at the Flip, that's what I strive to do. Strive to find ways for the individual to earn income or earn a living out on that and kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, passive revenue is definitely one of our forte, and you know, it's what I love to educate. I'll let you go ahead and say you're about to say so that we see you. We start the next zone.
Oh, you won't be able to see me. I don't have my cam set. I just had stuff on my screen.
Okay, all right, well,
Yeah.
when ready, once you share what we got going on, what we're looking to do.
Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the XCAD platform. It is essentially the platform that allows you to watch these videos and to earn a income watching these videos. For a content creator, this is great. Just that you can get higher interactions and watch time throughout your channels and your YouTube network, as well as provide just for the community, kind of those that are consistently watching. You can then basically sign up to have your own little token that you could grant out to the users watching your videos. So it's a very interesting setup that they've got here. where it helps the content creators, but at the same time, it gives a little bit more back, like revenue sharing, essentially, back to those that are actually helping build up these YouTubers and their platforms.
Okay.
So that's what we're gonna go and talk today about.
Okay. So this is like an innovative way to get paid for watching YouTubes, and it also helps with. I feel like there's an incentive for the content creator at the same time.
Yes. We'll get more into more detail about that later, but there are there's one core part for the content creators, and then there's a sub part that you don't have to be participating on the network per se, but you could still get a little bit of kickback, residual effects as a content creator.
Okay. All right. So they it's definitely going to it increases views for one.
Yes, that's the main thing for that's the incentive for.
All right. Well, that was the end of that Zoom meeting. I'm gonna just go ahead and wait for Kyle to send me the link to the next Zoom meeting. Shit. Hold on 1 second. All right. Is you able to make a Zoom? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and create the next Zoom meeting to send over to Kyle, unless I gotta wait for his Zoom meeting to link up. But that's pretty much what it is with all these internet stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually just now learning more about streaming and OBS and all the stuff. I've always known about Zoom, but it still never was my thing. But the more I get involved, the more I find myself feeling the necessity of Zoom. And it's important to learn. And you can probably see that Zoom stock is still up. Let's check that out real quick. Check that out real quick. Oh my God. Wow. I can't deal with anything slow. I can't do. Just wanted to show an interesting find. Zoom stock is now at a good buy. Of course, it was up more in 2020 during the height of the pandemic. It's interesting. Right now, it's a great buy. This is a great entry point. But one thing that I found really interesting was Avis rental car. Avis. Jeez. Budget rental car. I find this very interesting. Reason being is because the way this went up and it stuck. You know, it went up, and this is not going anything lower than about $150,000, and it was at like $34 before the pandemic, and it stayed up. Zoom went up, but it also went down. So, you know, a lot of people are going to be renting more in this new, what do you call this? This new world that we're in. A lot of people will be renting more. So I feel like the smart investors are the reason why this stock is up. Whereas Zoom actually was up during the time it was needed. That's what it appears. It shot up during the time it was needed, and now that you see things are quote unquote getting back to normal, it died right back down. But it's good to get in before it goes back up. And before the new pandemic comes out, where everybody is gonna be required for Zoom calls. But anyways, it's good to get into capitalize off of these technologies before the smoke, and that's what we're doing today. We're capitalizing off of these new creative ways to generate income before it becomes popular. Because my favorite thing to say is the popular thing is wrong. It's not getting rich is not popular. Like, come on, it's not popular. It's impossible for rich to be popular. It's a popular thing to know about. It's not popular to be rich. A lot of people are capping. Capping means is just straight line front. But all right, how do I send this over to Kyle? Uno momento. This is annoying. This is annoying. It's really annoying when you don't know what to do, when you don't know what to do. Shit gets annoying. There we go. Just sent the link over to Kyle. All right, so pretty much my goal here, my personal goal here is to stop worrying about budgeting. Stop worrying about saving. Stop worrying about trying to be creative when it comes to saving. I've been reading a lot of Robert Kiyosaki lately, and he's totally against the idea of saving money. And when you really sit back and think about it, there's not too many extra ways that you can think of when it comes to saving money. You can't, all right, you stop eating for a little bit. You're cutting off lights. All these things you're doing, you're saving money, but at the same time, you're spending valuable lifetime, so life experience.
Have you seen those extreme penny savers people where they'll do anything to save like a little bit of money, and they go to the extremes to save like $10. And I'm like, you wasted all that time. Time is worth more than that money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I was just saying, like, how it's not even worth it, like, being creative on, how being creative on how to save that penny and stuff like that. Try to change your mindset into being creative on make that penny, how to make more money instead of save more. I think it's more beneficial. You feel me? Um, all right, so
Yeah. Now I gotta turn my screen, but you gotta basically prove screen sharing, or just turn me into the host.
how do I do that again?
In the participants section.
The participant section.
And then it should show you and me, and you highlight on my thing, click the three dots, and it should say something like make host, or because I don't know the other way of how to turn on screen share.
Got it.
There we go.
You got the juice now. All right, so now I gotta. Hold on 1 second.
Moving you over here.
Here we go.
Alright. So, this is XCAD's website, xcadnetwork.com. Where you're going to have to go first is to this download. And you can download it to your Chrome or your web browser, or you can install it from Google Play Store. I have it on both, and when you do it, you basically sign up with like your email, so you can then log in from the email account on both devices. So this is what it would look like when you have it installed onto your browser. You get this nice little app, and this is what I call a nerd. These are the main characters that generate you the core amount of your money.
Okay.
This section here, the fan section, is not really important, and it's not really that profitable. This is basically allows you to take a look at one of these only these ones, and you could watch all their videos and get tokens for them. And so, like, I think I have a few tokens for some of them. Yeah. But that's also on a different network. It doesn't matter. This is a very, very, very low payout. But this is the first piece that they created to get everybody on board, and people wanted to make more money than what this can offer. And so they came to the drawing board and they were like, okay, we're going to build something else, a high yield product. And so they came up with these little nerds. So in the fan tokens, I believe this is one of the core methods to generate their main token, XCAD. Mm-hmm. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's how they had it set up. And then their secondary token is called the play token. And that's what these guys will utilize. So to get started, you need to have one of these little nerds, and you have to buy a box. Now, the cheapest box is a basic, which is roughly $180. It requires the play token, and it requires the XCAD token. So that's where some utility you'll see for these tokens. Mm-hmm. Also, with the play token, after so many views, your nerd will break, and you will have to repair the nerd, and those require the play tokens. Also, the play tokens is the core reward token that you will get with these characters. They also recently added a new tier, so previous times, the rare nerd was the most expensive nerd, ranging at basically 2,500.
Okay.
Whereas now they now have a newer one called a legendary. I have no idea what the earning potential is on this. I do know what the earning potential is on rare, but this one is costs just to get one of them $7,600. So they do get pricey. And the basic. Wait, go ahead.
$7,600.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, I personally put 2K into this, and I'm only 1/10 recuperated. I basically made $200 so far.
And how long have you had it stay?
Maybe 10 days, maybe close to 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Actually, this nerd could actually tell us, I think.
So, and that's because you haven't been watching enough videos?
No, okay. So here's some things. So let me break down these nerds a little bit more. So a nerd has these particular attributes: reputation, stamina, speed, and luck, as well as a specialty. This one happens to be fun. And then you'll also notice that this thing has the little thing that says like repair. Now, each nerd can do 5 videos a day, maximum. So I have a total of 5 nerds, so that puts me at 25 videos a day.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's the core part of it. Reputation. This stat basically means how much money that you're going to make per video play.
Okay.
Stamina means so you have to repair the nerds, and when you repair them, like I might not work with this one, but when you repair them, it costs the play tokens. So with a higher stamina, you basically lower the amount of play tokens that you need to repair it. Speed is more or less that a YouTuber might upload a YouTube video, and if you get to that YouTube video, like you watch it within like the first 30 minutes of it being uploaded, you will get the most rewards. So it helps for those that are on top of the YouTubers. And then luck is one mechanic is set for a lottery system. I've never won the lottery system, so I don't know what that entails. But at a later point in time, they also have this battle feature, and they highlight luck in the thing. So I'm assuming luck is going to be one of the main components for the battle feature when it comes. So I'll just show you what it looks like to earn from this. Right now, this says $170.14 is how much we've earned. So we're going to show you. I'm going to show you what it looks like with making like what one video play will do. So this category is for fun. So you want to go in here and you want to select fun. You do not have to select fun. You can select any category you want and select any channel that you want. But if you select it from your category, that's where you get your most payout. So we want to maximize the gains, select fun. And the channel that I like right now, like I like Stephen He. For a while, I was doing a lot of Gabriel Iglesias. Zach King is okay. Like he's got pretty good edits. So it doesn't really matter. Just select one of these channels. And like I said, I'm going to go with Stephen He. And the very first thing I'm going to do is click on the Videos tab. And I can either sort by oldest or what. It doesn't really matter. But what you're trying to do is, if you're trying to farm this like I am, you want to find the shortest videos that you can so that you're not spending so much time trying to watch these videos.
Right.
So here, this one is a 3-minute, 20-second video. So I'm going to click on that. And I have it muted. It currently is not requesting the sound to be on. So that is a little cheat code to work with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is registering right now. I'm going to refresh it. Sometimes it like glitches. Or I might have... Nope, I haven't seen this. There we go. It was a glitch. Should see it come up here. It says play video is being watched. You want to make sure this dialog pops up, because that is what basically says that your view is being recorded. And if you don't see that, you don't know if your view is being recorded.
Okay. And that's on.
So we're just gonna
widget up there.
Yeah, yeah, and you can even see it right here where it says STVH. That's like the acronym for the channel.
Okay.
Yeah. And you have to watch 80% of the video for you to get the reward. So for this 3-minute and 20-second video, I think we'll get it around 240, 250, I think is when it'll... So we got about another minute to wait.
Okay. And you could just have that on mute and minimize that window and do whatever.
Well, okay. Now, I will say this. I've noticed that sometimes when you minimize, it will stop the video from playing. So you might need to have it active and maybe take a tab and pull it off so that it doesn't, if I were to minimize this, and we'll take a look at the timestamp. So a minute 30, minute 31 maybe, minute 32, minute 33, minute 34, minute 35, minute 36. Okay, it should be close to a minute 40, but it's still stuck at a minute 30. Okay. So minimizing it is not always going to help you.
Oh, so
sometimes it's...
Got you.
Yeah, I've been playing around with different things on how I can basically have it in the background and it still count. I have multiple devices, so one of the things that I will do is, and I'll show it here in a second after this video is done, because I don't want to mess up this view and then have to restart it.
You don't want to mess the money up.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool right there alone. You're actually earning money right now.
I'm actually earning money. Now, this particular nerd, I think, is only going to give me 55 cents per video view. Okay.
Now, I like to break things down to the foundation of everything. That's kind of how I'm good at learning, is when I get a good concept of or interpretation of the very core first, the who, the what, the why, and then the how. So, could you explain to me what is XCAD in itself? I'll be right back. Just break that down for me real quick.
XCAD is... I don't know how to best explain it. I guess it's an incentive program for content creators and fans to link up together and help each other throughout the journey of video creation on YouTube. So the fans will more or less want to engage with their favorite creators, and the creators will want to more or less incentivize the viewers or give back to the viewers for helping them grow in their channel. So it's a partnership between the fans and the creators. And XCAD is the middleman facilitator between that link.
Now, XCAD is an actual crypto.
Yes, it's a. I want to say they have an Ethereum. Is it Ethereum? They have it's a token. It's a token, but it's on the Binance Smart Chain, Zilliqa, and a few others. Not actually. I can go to. This one. Oh, there we go. Right? No? Am I sharing my screen?
Yeah, I see it. So
XCAD.
So you get paid in the crypto.
Yes, you get paid in this token called the Play token, which is currently 7 cents.
So
Good.
there's two. It looks like there's two tokens.
Yes, there are two tokens. You have your Play token and your XCAD token. The XCAD token. Let me see if I can find. By the way, can you see my Telegram?
No, I just see the chart.
You just see. Okay, hold on. I don't know what's a good way for me to find this. So there's an actual graph that tells me the difference between the two tokens that they created, and I'm trying to find that image because that will kind of explain the difference between the two tokens and what their goals are for them. Because the main XCAD token is their core token, and this one has more or less there's a high supply that has been already released, and they wanted to make it reduce the supply over time, but that value of that token, they want it to be a high value token. And then the other token, it comes in at a high rate, but it also gets burnt at a high rate. And that is the Play token.
XCAD is the blockchain, and XCAD network Play is the token within the blockchain.
Oh no! The core blockchain that they're using is Binance.
Okay.
So Binance Smart Chain.
Okay. So the XCAD is the project. Is the major project. XCAD network Play is a token within that project. This is a utility coin within that project, right?
Yeah.
This is the white paper for it?
Yeah, but this I was hoping this was gonna be showing the infograph, which it didn't.
Yeah, that'll be a bigger help for the non-programmers out here. Including myself, I'm not a programmer. I don't know none of this. All I know is making money. That's it. To be honest.
Well, I honestly think that this is a good trend to jump onto. I don't know the longevity of this project. Like, it could totally flop. Mm-hmm. But it is currently something that's being pumped by various content creators. It has been around for about a year. and it has been growing inside of a bear market, and now we're reaching a bull market here. So you're about to get exponential gains on top of whatever you already make. So if it's going to take a bare minimum, roughly of 2 months to make back whatever you put in, but that's not a guaranteed thing because none of these systems are ever guaranteed. Especially since something like this is, I'm not entirely certain on all the ins and outs. Like I haven't read all the full white paper and like how the content creators so I see it as a B2B type of thing.
Okay.
So I see it as the XCAD is going up to these content creators saying, hey, we can help boost your watch time, get you more engagement with your fans, and allow your fans to basically participate and earn money with you through this revenue sharing process. And then they would be like, sure, why not? How much does it cost? And I would assume that it'd be the bill is footed to the content creator that are getting promoted into the network. Mm-hmm. But I do not know on top of my head of all the ins and outs of like how this money gets shifted to.
That doesn't make it a security, does it?
Say what?
That doesn't make it a security, does it?
No. If anything, it's a very clever Ponzi scheme.
Right. So get your money fast.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know the longevity of it, so I just need to pass the 2 month mark, make back the initial, and then everything else is just completely free money. And then when that happens, I can actually spend more time on focusing on their tokens and like, okay, which ones do I really want to hodl, which ones I don't. Like right now, I definitely want to rotate a lot of my play tokens into the XCAD token, and I only keep enough play tokens in here to repair the nerds that I have when they break. So this nerd finished its video, and so I got 3 more plays to go with it, and then you'll see what it means when it breaks.
All right.
And then I'll also show you my tip on how I set this up, so I could like have my computer doing it, and then I can go out and do some other stuff, and then I can come back and go, oh hey, look, my computer's done with doing whatever it was supposed to do.
I mean, you could.
So
I got 2 laptops. I have 1 laptop playing videos while I do my other thing.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. So what I do is I go into the video list, and then I look for the durations that I like. I also make sure that I haven't already seen it, because it will not count if I've already seen the video before. So that you do want unique videos every time. And I just click add to queue, add to queue, add to queue, and I only need 3 more for this one, so I got my 3, and then I'll just let that to get my last 3 video views.
This guy looks funny.
Yeah. So what other questions you got? So this is going to take a moment. It's going to take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly about 12 minutes.
Well, all right. So the questions that I basically have is getting started. Now the questions that, excuse me, I'm being paid right now. But essentially, what do you mean by you gotta wait until a certain? I've seen some triangles. Once that fills up, it breaks.
Yes. I'm gonna stop my screen share because I think it's only capturing. Wait, hold on. Maybe if I do it this way. There we go. Do you see my Google Chrome now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes if I'm playing around with the plugin on this one, it'll like pause and freak out this video. So I went to another browser that has another account logged in.
Okay.
All right, so up here says how many watches you have a day. So this nerd has 5 watches. Every time you watch a video, it'll go down. And the same thing with the repair. Every time you watch a video, it will go down. When the repairs go to 0, you have to repair it. And this nerd in particular, and I think my other nerd that is currently being used, the thing will require all 5 video plays before I have to repair it. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. But I do have nerds where after 2 or 3 video plays, then it'll break. And then I will have to repair it. And then to get my next 2 or 3 videos that I need for the day, then I can go ahead and do that. So that's what those are.
Alright, I think I'm getting lost at you have to repair your nerd. Every time you're watching a video, you're dropping repair. So if you watch 5 videos, it breaks.
Yeah, so for this one, it's every 5 videos it will break.
So you would have to repair it.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you repair
So,
it?
how would you repair it? You click on it, and then it will have this little thing that says repair, and it'll be highlighted. This guy doesn't need it, so he doesn't have it highlighted.
What is it costing you?
So these particular 2 cost me, I think it's like 29, I think. Let's see. Transactions. Yeah, they're costing me 29 to repair.
29.
And to get a clarification of what that means, if I go here and I ask it 29, it costs $2.15 to repair it.
Okay. So,
yeah. It seems like that might be a lot, but in reality, it's not that big. Because you do get a lot of play, and the play is worth, a decent amount.
Okay. How much play are you getting?
This one, so we can go into the details for this account. I think I can. Wonder if it will show Klye. So it was first starting off for this account, 235 a day, and then it started switching down to 210 a day. So let's do what 210 a day looks like currently. Almost $16, so $15.50 a day. Oh. So it cost me $2 to repair it. I'm getting $15 back, so I'm getting roughly $12 to $13 profit.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Oh no, I lied, because that's 2 nerds. So that's 4. So it'd be almost $11 a day.
All right, that sounds fair. Let me keep it a buck. Now, what I'm gonna say is this: I kind of have an idea of how it works. I kind of have an idea of the incentive. Really and truly, what I want to get down to right now, I understand the risk. If I was to put $200 in there right now, how long would it take for me to get it back?
Well, how long would it take for you to get it back?
Yeah, nothing is financial advice, but
a good roughly 60 to 70 days.
Okay, and that's because of the amount of the price of that particular coin at that moment, right?
Yeah. I think I have a link. Where'd it go?
This is rather exciting. I'm just trying to make sure.
Here we go. Found it. So this is called playhelp.co.
Mm-hmm.
And this will actually give you an idea of what you could earn. And so your basic nerd is what you're going to be able to spend with that 200. And if you were to message, let's go back to basic. 3333. Add in, calculate. You'll basically see that on a low end for the basic nerds, you'll earn anywhere between 50 cents to 70 cents a day.
Okay.
Or 50 cents to 70 cents per video watch, I believe. Yeah, that'll be per video watch.
All right.
No, 40 to 50 cents.
All right. So walk me through this for our listeners. All right. So we go on XCAD.com or whatever the URL might be.
XCADnetwork.com.
Okay. And we, we download. And now this will be a software on our phone or laptops or tablet or whatever. And from there, you purchase. You have to buy an NFT first, which is a nerd.
Yes.
Okay. So what? All right. So contingent to that nerd, you'll be able to watch videos and get paid. And I must pause right there for any kind of corrections that you can give me within that process before we get into the getting paid part.
So far, you're on the right page.
All right. So I feel like there might be questions in between the purchasing the nerd and watching the videos. So there's different NFT nerds. When I say nerds, I'm speaking of the NFTs that's on the platform. When I'm speaking of NFTs, I'm talking about the nerds.
These are the different. You can see.
Yeah, I'm kind of like having a conversation in my head right now too. Also, like the use cases of NFTs is starting to flesh out. But
yes.
So now, does it depend on the particular NFT for how much you can earn?
Mm-hmm. So this nerd that I'm currently using is giving me, like I said, roughly 50 cents a video. This nerd that I have gives me roughly $1.50, if I remember correctly, per video. The main reason, though, is that this one is a common rarity, and this one is a basic. So the basic is the lowest tier, whereas the common is the next tier. So if I go into here and look at it, if I were to buy it out, flat out, this would range anywhere between, let's say, 40 cents to 60 cents a day. Or not a day, per video view. This one would range anywhere between $1, say $1.10, maybe $1.20, all the way up to $1.60, $1.70 per view. Mystery box, that one is not necessarily going. I can't really tell you what the rates are because it either gives you a common or a rare.
Right.
But the rare one I can tell you, and that one gives roughly $8 to like $12 a video view. And then they recently added in this legendary. And if I were to guess what this legendary makes, it probably makes like $20 to $30 a video view.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's on my mind, and I know it might be jumping conclusions.
Oh no, you're good.
So I'm gonna speak from the positive and the risk, the opportunity and the risk.
Okay.
The opportunity I see here is you're getting paid. You pretty much buy NFT, right? And
Mhm.
I assume the NFT is pretty much what you're putting up stake.
Well, I'm not staking them. I have them.
Okay, so you have that NFT.
Yeah.
And how much that NFT like what's you pay for the NFT,
Mhm.
and that NFT grants you the ability to watch YouTube and get paid for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can only watch the creators that are in their channel networks, but they are slowly increasing the list as users basically submit what channels they want and they vet them.
Okay. So ultimately this is a way for passive revenue. So you'll place the NFT, and it gives you access to watch the YouTube channel. I mean the YouTube channels or whatever, and get paid for it. And how much you get paid for it depends on the type of NFT, and the type of NFT pretty much depends on the value, right?
hmm and then the only core part to hit for the amount that it generates is just to make sure that you watch the videos within the category that is assigned for that nerd.
Okay. Um, this kind of reminds me of pre-search, even though I haven't really was I haven't really became fruitful from pre-search. It's a long game. Pre-search is a website, a search engine that you can actually get paid for the amount of searches that you make. Anything that you're searching online, you might as well get paid for it, for searching it up, you know? So it
Mhm.
literally pays you for surfing the web. Um, so I see this certain similarity. However, there is the risk that's coming up to my mind is if I was to buy a real big boss NFT and wanna, for the ultimate gains, you know what I'm saying? The security is on the BSB smart chain, you know?
Yeah. Um,
Oh, shoot.
unfortunately, yeah, that is going to be the core part of um, the tokenomics is that it is using the Binance Smart Chain,
Mm-hmm.
but at the current moment, the from what I've noticed, the Binance Smart Chain is far more superior than the Ethereum network. Only due to the gas fees, because like the gas fees is what really kills a lot of these projects. Where if you're not basically quote unquote rich already,
Mm-hmm.
like every time you make an
Shoot. My bad. I was running out of time all this time and ain't noticed. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back on here. Pretty interesting stuff. We're gonna cover a little bit more on the next web, stream that we do. Um, the next one that we do, I'm gonna be more I'm gonna just go ahead and immerse myself into this game. From what I hear, from what I understand it so far, it is a very creative way to generate passive revenue, and that's what I'm about. What I'm planning on doing is I plan on buying one of these NFTs or buying a couple. I'm gonna go ahead and explore and see the differences and see like which one benefits me the most. Go ahead and purchase that NFT and watch the YouTube videos off of the NFT. And I want to go ahead and talk to Kyle a little bit more about the payout aspect of it. So once they pay it out, do they pay it out on the XCAD play token? I presume so. So once they do pay out the uh, pay you for the amount of YouTube videos that you watch, are they paying out in the XCAD token that you can trade with? And you can trade it with any other kind of crypto or whatever. Load up on your bags on any other kind of particular crypto. And also, I think the technical analysis of that particular crypto, the XCAD play, and all that stuff, is going to be necessary to be aware of. So that is my particular goal. I still waiting on Kyle to get up on here. Probably have to finish this up. Probably will have to finish this up another time really soon, because I definitely plan on getting active. I need money. You know what I'm saying? I need passive revenue. I need a bunch of passive revenue. Multiple streams of revenue coming at me in all kinds of different areas. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you got the XCAD. XCAD is a way to generate passive revenue from watching YouTube channels. You can have the YouTube channel playing in the background somewhere. Or watch the YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Or watch, you could watch, get paid for doing what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to do a video about pre-search. Pre-search is a way that you can earn passive revenue by just I don't know what happened. Pre-search is the way that you can earn passive revenue by just searching things on the internet. So the things that you typically do on a regular day, you can get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said in the earlier of this stream, I'm trying to move away from the mindset of saving. There's only so much we could save. Inflation's going up. And in my crystal ball, inflation will keep on going up until it goes down to the negative side. And then everybody's going to need UBI. And then that UBI is going to be